So glucagonoma is actually a tumor. Mostly it is affecting the tail of the pancreas. Okay, it is affecting the tail of the pancreas. And you can remember that in glucagonoma there will be elevated blood sugar. So what occurs? Diabetes. And another thing that can occur is diarrhea and dermatological manifestation. So D, 3 Ds. So here, like in insulinoma, plasma, glucagon level, and CT, MRI, and somatostatin receptor scintigraphy, all this can be done. So here, you can actually do a debulking surgery. Okay, you can remove this. You can have a debulking surgery, that is the treatment of glucagonoma. Next is somatostatinoma. Somatostatinoma means you have to know that this is actually an inhibitory hormone. So it can inhibit other hormones, like it can inhibit insulin. So in the pancreas, you have endocrine and exocrine hormones. So it can inhibit amylase, pancreatic amylase. In the gallbladder, it can inhibit CCK. So hepatobiliary pancreatic duct. You can I can just show you like this, the gallbladder, and you have the cystic duct, the hepatic duct, common biliary duct joining, and you have the pancreas. So pancreatic duct will be there like this. Okay, so it is inhibiting these hormones. So when it is inhibiting the CCK, when it is inhibiting the CCK, what happens? The bile will not be secreted. Bile stasis occurs. So there will be gallstones. And another thing is it is inhibiting pancreatic amylase. So what happens? Fat, amylase and lipase. So digestion is not occurring properly. So what happens? Steatorrhea. It can inhibit insulin. So there will be diabetic mellitus. So when amylase and lipase are not, when they are inhibited, not acting, so the all this food products without digestion, they are secreted in the intestine. They will eliminate along with water, that is secretory diarrhea. So D and G. So here you have gallstone, secretory diarrhea and diabetes. So next is somatostatinoma. Somatostatinoma means we have already discussed that. Next is VI poma. So VI poma, you have to remember it is from the F cells of pancreas. So we know alpha cells are secreting beta cells, delta cells. So here it is from the F cells of pancreas. So in the gut, this is the gut. There are several water channels are opened. Water channels in gut. So what happens? Water is intake. Water is absorbed into the gut, and there will be secretory diarrhea. It is in other way it is called as pancreatic cholera. Secretory diarrhea is also obtained in carcinoid tumor. So because of that, all the electrolytes will be lost, like potassium will be lost, water will be lost, dehydration will occur. So there will be, apart from that, there will be achlorhydria and flushing. So this is important. Hypokalemia. See, this is points are important. Hypokalemia will be there, achlorhydria will be there, and the secretory diarrhea, that is pancreatic cholera. So this is about VI POMA. So when you look into the stool osmolality, you can look for stool osmolality gap in this condition. You just remember the clinical features of everything. So this is about VI POMA, like carcinoid tumor 1DD. This is about the somatostatinoma. So you have somatostatinoma D, D and G, diarrhea, diabetes and gallstone. Then this is glucagonoma, diarrhea, diabetes and dermatological manifestations.